Hello, hello. Hello. It's an impromptu stream. Can you believe it? We're doing an extra one. We're doing an extra one because Tuesday night's stream of Pokemon Emerald Crest, the hardcore, fully randomized ChefLocke, was a huge bummer. We lost a really promising attempt right out the gate, and then fumbled one or two somewhat promising attempts, but just a real buzzkill on starter selection and on early game luck. So I was sitting around, I had free time, I got a few chores done, I got the laundry going, took a walk this morning, drank some tea, found myself with nothing to fucking do, and I said, guess what? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna get ahead on this a little bit. We're gonna push forward, because I think that if I'm not, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say Tuesday's stream of this challenge was perhaps my single worst day of streaming. Like, it was just really discouraging and upsetting, and I've had some bad days on the Furret front, but at least with the Furret challenge, I'm learning. I feel like every time I play, you know, I'm either fucking up on my own, and it's like, silly me, I should be less high, or whatever the problem is. But I feel like this last Tuesday stream of Emerald Crest here was just so brutal, and so much of it was just not in my control at all. And I thought, you know what? That's it. We're gonna make some progress here. We're listening to, by the way, we are joining the Pokemon Lo-Fi Beats Gen 1 through 7 2025 Winter Collection Studio Matcha US live stream is our soundtrack today. There's a beautiful little image on the screen of a Mega Ampharos helping a young girl mop some tile. It's very cute. Studio Matcha US, shout outs. But yeah, I just figured we gotta freaking make some fucking progress. Oh, no. I messed up. You. Good channel. Okay. Mystery. Boom. Alright. So we're on attempt 66 now. And let's see. Zigzagoon. Bulbasaur. Fucking Bulbasaur. It's always fucking Bulbasaur. Oh my god. I'll see if Chansey has some crazy ability. Trash IVs. Just dog shit IVs. Oh my god. Well, and here starts the fuckery already. But, you know, that's why I'm doing it now. Today's, like, totally kind of extra, ultimately. It's going to be a pretty chill stream. I'm in the living room today. I'm not monitoring the chat or anything. Obviously, feel free to drop in and say something. I'll check in every once in a while. But today is a day to get a run off the ground. I want to get a fucking run off the ground. And, you know, a lot of that comes down to resetting for a good starter. It just is what it is. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to reset. The Kanto-ness of it all is just, it's always all these fucking Kanto Pokemon. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur are constantly in the starter selection. I don't understand. I really don't get it. Alright. Huh, not legal. Again with the fucking Bulbasaur line. We're obviously resetting, but I'm just curious to see what ability this thing has. Oh my god. It's a base stat total of over 600, so it's not legal as a starter. Woo! Alright, so this is attempt 68 here. Hey. It's ridiculous at this point. But here, that's a clear winner there. That's exciting stuff. Let's see if it doesn't have a trash ability. Okay, it's a non-ability. Not a great IV spread. Not a great ability. But it is a great Pokemon. So I think we stick with this thing for a second. Okay, its attack is still considerably better than its special. So yeah, we definitely run this. Flower, number 68, the Incineroar. Welcome to the Resistance. Do a little training here. This is easy enough. That would be fun. One of those long payoff things. Give us our potion. Thank you, and let's get this done. Huh. Funny. Oh wow. That'd be a fun thing to catch. Yeah, sure, we'll take a roar. Wow. Our best bet is to try to paralyze with Lick. It's too bad. Can't be helped. And Incineroar's already a dark type. As great as Darkrai is, it's like still not the best type synergy. Okay. Nice, we get the para. I think we go for it. I still say we go for it. Yeah. Alright. If Incineroar was better, if Incineroar had a better ability, I would probably have fought harder to keep him safe and like ran away. But I mean, it just wasn't worth it. Like the IV, the attack stat was trash. The ability was nothing. So at that point, it's just like, let's just re-roll. That's what we're here to do. We're here to get a good run off the ground, not just a run that I get past Watson just to lose again. I want to get something that feels really promising under the belt. And I want to maybe even play really far today. So that these Tuesday night stream next Tuesday can be a little more exciting. You know, I usually like to reset when I don't have any fully evolved Pokemon, but I don't know. I like Litwick a lot, I like Chandelure a lot. You can get, and we can fully evolve this thing as soon as it evolves into Lampent, because the Dusk Stone rather, is available before you even beat Brawly in Sleeport. So, I don't know. We'll see if we can't get, like, a good early game encounter. Aftermath, that's not going to come up. Oh, no. We won't run that. I'm not even going to try it. Special attack IV was trash. And the nature was really stupid. Definitely pick Mr. Mime. Minus special attack. Nope. we're going for the best starter we can get. No. I guess I'll start talking more once we're actually, like, on a run. But, for now, today's stream is kind of just like me doing the chores. The chore of restarting over and over again just doesn't make for great content. And this is impromptu. No one's watching. I'm checking in. No one's dropping in. So this will just be one of the more boring streams. I gotta rest my voice as is. But because we're gonna be streaming tomorrow, I'll be talking tomorrow for sure for the first stream. Solo Nuzlocke. Hey, that's new. What do we got? Compound eyes. Adamant, not ideal, but the rest of those stats aren't terrible. We definitely run this. Okay, we'll have to play into the adamant thing one way or the other, but we definitely run this. It's exciting. Flower the Blastoise, welcome to the Resistance. God, if I went from a Blastoise lasagna to a Blastoise pizza, that would be... Blastoise, you would not be beating the Italian allegations. Oh, I like Galarian Farfetch'd a lot. Surfetch'd is a really, really fun addition to the Pokédex. I really think it's a really fun idea. That eventually the guy carrying around a leek as a sword is going to pick up a shield is fun. Easiest Brendan fight ever. Ooh, hey, look at us. Damn. I had a feeling we'd kill. It's really too bad. That's not ideal. I like Quaxley a lot. I think Quackball is fine. I think Quaxwell is perhaps the single worst middle stage starter evolution of all time. Perhaps. I might have to check my work, but I can't think of anything that comes close. Maybe Drizzile, but I like Drizzile fine. Quaxwell is just not fun to look at. We already have a water starter here, so we definitely aren't going to make this foundational. Yeah, I'll do that. Screw it. We're in attempt... What is this? Attempt 72. Pepperoni the Quaxley, welcome to the Resistance. What's your ability for now? Not a bad nature, certainly, and not the worst IV spread either. Like, really decent bulk on the IV spread, and then speed is obviously pretty good with the up speed and the mid IV, and attack looks like it'll be okay. That guy could do good for us. All right, let's as one. That's crazy. Good work, Pepperoni. Let's see if we can't get the encounter here. Growlithe. Good work. Nice. It's Pepperflake the Growlithe, of course. '72 Growlithe, Pepperflakes. But that's a promising pickup. Another one that we can evolve before the second gen. Not great, but it could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. All right. Awesome. Well, we got 3 out of 4 of our first encounters, and they can mix better, they can mix worse. Good work, Pepperflake. Nice. Great job. Great job, gang. You guys are a couple of members of the Great Job Gang. I really hope we get something. Drizzle Carcoal is very funny to me. Well, this looks like a job for a water Pokemon. Let's get the whole gang in on it. Good work, team. Bite, yeah, absolutely learn Bite. For sure, we'll learn Wing Attack, that's great. Alright. We're making it through. Good work, gang. Aqua Jet? Hell yeah. Yeah, Jolly Nature's great. Get our King's Rock. Activate the Curlia teleportation system. Heal up. And now we go babysit Wally. This is attempt 72. Pokemon number 72 is Tentacool. Ralts is number 280. Zigzagoon 263. Let's check Zigzagoon. We don't have to check the other ones. 263. Pay me money. Give me money. Alright. New encounter. Let's go. Huh. Is it Poison Arceus? I mean, that's cool, honestly. I think we want to switch this guy in. Let's try this. Yeah. I wanted to use Cosmic Power once or... Well, here, let's do this. Damn it. Whatever. Everyone came up on that one. It's just annoying when you... I mean, like, we probably wouldn't have caught it, but it's just annoying when you throw a bunch of... When you... I don't know. Oh, that does not look good. Sorry, Studio Machi US, no shade, but that Alolan Raichu does not look right. There's something off. Well, we've officially missed 2 of our first. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 encounters. 8 potential encounters, including your starter before Roxanne. And we've missed 2 of them. So, decent chance we do not go in there with the full team of 6. We're not avoiding trainers, even though this is a hardcore Nuzlocke. A lot of people think that kind of thing's unsafe, not optimal play, and they're right. But we also need all the money we can get for Pokeballs and a randomized run. Nice. Okay. Cool. Like having a flying type Pokemon on the team. Yeah, why not? Oregano, the Squawkabilly. Welcome to the Resistance, girl. Oregano. Did I get my Mimikyu Zoo? Mimikyu Z. I did. Nice, loser. Hey, fully evolved water starter. I got one of those. Great work, gang. Alright. I think what I want to do now is go heal up so we can switch train this guy. Oh, ability. We didn't even look. What is Flower Veil? That's right. Oh, cool. Bad nature, but not terrible IVs. That attack IV is great. The nature is obviously terrible, but we can get ourselves an adamant mint at some point and fix natures. Natures aren't the end of the world. IVs are more expensive and harder to fix. Do they have mints over here, actually? Just the capsules. Just the ability capsules. Which are meaningless in the randomized ability meta that we are a part of here. And I did heal. Okay, good. But yeah, immunity. Nothing wrong with that. I don't see it coming up like all the time by any stretch, but and also just catching a Squawkabilly. Any Pokemon that has like multiple appearances, color schemes, fur with the haircuts, typing, like Silvally or Arceus, then you get into a zone where those Pokemon show up a lot. They fill in multiple slots for different individual Pokemon. Like white Squawkabilly is maybe filling in for like Shroomish. Blue Squawkabilly's out filling in for Delphox somewhere, you know. And so yeah, I just think that there's always like a kind of that advantage to catching one of those Pokemon early on, and when they're maybe easier to catch because it can just help get you. Drizzle Magnemite, huh? Protects you from what I'm about to try to do to you. Pepperflake. That was kind of pathetic. Let's be really honest with ourselves. Pretty fucking loser mode you just went there. Ah, oh, Chinchu. Love Lantern and Chinchu. All right. Get our berries and our Gracium Z. Probably should have just fought that thing, but whatever. We can get rare candies now, actually. You're gonna give me an Oranberry of all the things you can roll? Fuck you. God damn it. I mean, luckily, like, Blastoise is a tank. Compound Eyes. Pepperoni should evolve soon. I would imagine he'll evolve before the level cap, but I guess I can't know for sure. Yeah, we definitely gotta heal before we take on the next double battle. Sorry, I don't have healing items, but I just have to pay for a bunch of Pokeballs. I have to be able to throw 40 Pokeballs at Arceus when I don't forget to. Well, not forget, but mess it up. Raikou, I love Raikou. Let's switch out. Just go right at it. Whoa, whoa, Storm Drain? Is that what that just said? That's scary as hell. This should do it, though. Golly. Lucky us for being over-leveled enough, but that was crazy. Oh, oregano. Yes, Aerial Ace. Good work, team. Nah. Alright, 4 out of 6 encounters. And we have 2 more available to us, as well as the Puncha. So let's check the encounters before I do all my errands. Let's just get right out of the way. Pincurchin could be worse. Legit, like, this doesn't have the worst synergy with our team. Be curious to see what the ability is. Pincurchin. why, but... Rosemary the Pincurchin, welcome to the Resistance. I think Rosemary is kind of like prickly. You know? I think of it as being kind of like spiky, like a pincurchin. Pepperoni, do your thing. We got one last encounter in that tunnel over there. So we're gonna feel that out. Whoa, you evolved mid-battle? I don't know if that's something I enabled or if that's something that the game just does, but I'm gonna say I don't love that. Mold Breaker, cool. Good mid-stage ability. Duraludon would be a game changer. Archaludon is always so, like, crazy to get. Oregano cannot be poisoned. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm playing a little fast and loose, yeah. I think everyone can see that. I don't think I'm being subtle about that. Mystical fire. I don't know. Go work oregano. Alright, one last encounter here. But I'm gonna heal before we do it. And let's fight this one last guy. Oh my god. Increased accuracy. Homo. I'm a big Yveltal fan. Yveltal was one of the only times I feel like I picked the game that was meant for the less girly players. Because in the past I got Ho-Oh and Kyogre and Reshiram. But when Gen 6 came around, I just thought, Xerneas, I don't know, like, I wanted to play with other fairy types. I was more interested in, like, Sylveon. And so, like, yeah, I don't know. I just thought Yveltal looked so cool. Alright, here we are. Oh, wait, did I catch something? Rowlet. Rounds out that water, fire, grass core people are always talking about. It's a starter. I'm happy with this. Would have liked to have paralyzed it just then, but, you know. First ball, look at us go. And it's a future ghost type, which is really cool. I think the perfect name for this is Sage, the Rowlet. Welcome to the Resistance. Okay, this is promising. And it's a Firewater Grass core we got that's not even... It's pretty sound. It's 2 starters and an Arcanine. You know. Early Bird, nothing wrong with that. Bad Special Defense IV, up Special Defense Nature. That helps balance it out. Special Attack, Attack. Pretty even. Could be a lot worse. So now we got our full team of 6. We got all our encounters. Not the most promising thing in the world, but not too shabby at all, honestly. Alright. Get ourselves some rare candies. We'll do it one more time. Oh, damn. Well, I didn't mean to do it again, but we're already here. Alright. Fight these guys in Roxanne's gym. Actually, let's do all our errands. Now that we have all our encounters. The Quick Claw. Get our free Premier Ball. Every Pokeball is precious. You never know which one's going to catch the Arceus, catch the Deoxys, whatever it is. One time somebody dropped in on the stream to let me know that when you use rare candies, that the Pokemon don't gain EVs. Can you guys believe that? Something so astonishing as that? I thought, what a helpful stranger to let me know that rare candies actually come at a cost. Alright, let's get our money from these trainers here. Luckily, we stay quite over-leveled and don't really run a risk even when we see a Reshiram here. Doesn't mean not to play mindfully, but it does mean that, like, we're mostly safe. Now, Pincurchin, I believe, is more of a special attacker, right? Yeah, especially ours. So that's good to keep in mind. Keen Eye. I didn't notice that. Keen Eye. So we got 2 Pokemon that are accurate. Moldbreaker for now. Flowerveil for now. Immunity. Early Bird for now. Hello, Toast. Toast is here. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Toast is in the building. Toast, what do you think? Is attempt 72 the run? Toast. I bet that was good. I bet that was good content. You're silly. You're silly kitty cat. Nice. Good impulse to go after the Crobat. Just focus in on that side. And now we can do our thing over here. Boom. Good job, guys. Alright, it's Roxanne time. I still don't feel fully invested in this run by any stretch. Literally, if you can't get past Watson, you don't have a chance, because the amount of runs I have a die right after Watson, it's pretty absurd. So, you know, I just don't think it just doesn't make sense getting attached to anything. But hey, we're all healed up. Everyone to the level cap now. There we go. I was pretty sure they'd evolve before the cap. Let's see what that new ability is. Not real, but that is all well and good. Alright, well, this is the squad for Roxanne. Let's get it done. Wow, Roxanne's starting with an actual water type. Interesting to see. Oh, we're a flying type until we fully evolve, that's right. Okay, that's fine, obviously. We have a great answer into this. Great job. Oh, easy. Real nice and easy. Take the extra speed, why not? And down goes Roxanne. Easy as pie. Flower has got the power. Something as sturdy as a Blastoise to start a game with is really good. Water is such a versatile type, and Blastoise just has really great bulk. The moveset is fine. It's not exceptional, but it's you know, it really accomplishes what it needs to accomplish in this early game. I wish we maybe had something like Lick, like Incineroar did, to maybe get paralysis in on different Pokemon, but the Dunsparce here. Ooh, don't like rollout. That is nerve-wracking. Uh-oh. I think we kind of just have to hope this thing misses. Yeah, it's not gonna. Well, there goes the run. Told you not to get attached. Because eventually a Dunsparce is going to hit you with 5 rollouts in a row. That's just how these runs go. Should I have put out a different Pokemon than Flower, our only foundational ingredient? Maybe, but it's also the Pokemon with the best defense and the only real shot of taking that thing out. So that's just how these runs go, and that's why the impromptu stream felt necessary. It's just like, it's just gonna take a lot of time to get one of these runs like truly off the ground. we didn't have, we had a good balance of encounters. I won't like lie and say that I wasn't fond of the team we were building, but at the same time, we didn't have any. Oh, I love Jellicent. Guzzlord, I think, is legal. Ooh, I think Guzzlord is legal. Base stat 570. Boom. It's slow, but it has an insane HP stat and then pretty damn good offenses. It should know Dragon Tail and Bite already, which are great. It should learn Knock Off at a really young level, potentially. That's HP stat, and then... Yeah, I think we go for Guzzlord for sure. Yeah, look at that. That's a great moveset. Oh my god. Love getting an Ultra Beast. This is our third time getting an Ultra Beast as a starter. Neolago, all the way back in attempt 5. One of my very favorite starters we've had in the whole run, I think. I just remember him really fondly. We had, in the last stream, Circuitry, which was good until it wasn't, and then now we have Guzzlord here, attempt 73. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, that special defense is too bad, but the perfect offensive IVs. Hey, we keep this thing safe from the right threats. We are sitting pretty. Ooh, a Marshtomp pickup early on would be huge. I wouldn't mind Relicanth either. Relicanth's a great Pokemon. In the right context, I say we just go straight for it here. As long as this thing doesn't have a fairy move, we should be okay. Oh, more than okay. Great stuff. All right. This is my friend Flower. No, not like the pretty plant. Does he look like a flower to you? No, like the thing you make pizza dough with. Oranguru. We just gotta throw our 5 Pokeballs at it. There's no way we don't knock it out with a bite. Not gonna catch this thing. But you gotta try. The goal is to get through that first route without an encounter so you can get up here and buy more Pokeballs before you go for it, but it just very, very rarely happens, and there's no real way to, like, prevent a Pokemon from popping up, so... Too bad. Slow start Butterfree, not even gonna try. I mean, that was short-sighted, but... Again, I think we just kind of have to throw Pokeballs at this. Nice. Okay, Litleo, you're down to hang out. I appreciate you. I don't think this is our first Guzzlord ever in this challenge, though. I think we maybe have caught one before. Attempt 73, Litleo. Basil the Litleo, welcome to the Resistance. Come on. What do you got? Inner Focus, nothing wrong with that. That's not great. Special Attacker. don't think that's gonna save her. Yeah, and I'm right. Knockoff already with the knockoff. Don't think we're gonna outspeed a lot of stuff. I think ultimately Bite doesn't like serve us as much as knockoff could. Great. Headbutt over tackle. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So we've missed 2 early encounters. I don't know. There's something about Cubone being like, oh god, an Intimidate Scyther would be fucking cool as hell to have. But yeah, there's a Cubone on the screen with the Lavender Town. Cubone being the dead parent Pokemon is really not lost on me. I love Sinistra. I think easily, for me, maybe top 5 Gen 9 Pokemon. Just think, so cute. And such a good idea. Such a good upgrade of Poltegeist. Alright, encounters aren't great so far. Just us and our Litleo. But Guzzlord, you can't turn your nose up at Guzzlord. Another dragon. Not ideal. But obviously you go for it, and it is a flying type. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But for some reason, Spinach, the Noibat, welcome to the Resistance. What's the ability? Shed Skin, nothing wrong with that. Up special attack, terrible IVs, but up special attack is great. So that's something. Is Zygarde 10% form as a starter just recently. Speed boost Hydrapple. That is not something to sneeze at. Look at that thing go. I'd love to get hooked up with a Hydrapple. you had a special attack IV of more than 3, you would have one-shot that Cascoon. Noibat is cute. I wonder if they'll do Mega Noivern. Has there been any talk of that? I think that'd be very cool. Nice. Alright. Here we go again. Encounter time. We don't have a grass type yet. I shouldn't hate. Okay, this will not kill. Alright, Cherim. Yep, Oregano the Cherim. Welcome to the Resistance. Heal up. Alright. Start getting through these woods. Take on this team Aqua Grunt. My good God. I think we just kind of have to sit here and do this. Spinach. What if you hit a gust and it was awesome and everyone loved it? I didn't look at the ability, did I? This is permanent. Inner focus prevents flinching. Damn. Bad nature, bad IV. Good work, Oregano. Yeah, the HP stat on Guzzlord is insane. Base HP of like 223 or something. Down goes Eevee. Easy enough. Zygarde. Would have loved to see you over Cherim, but that's fine. He's gonna get a bunch of experience off of that one. Dynamo. And now we gotta go wake everyone up. Zorua. I much prefer Hisui and Zorua. Atsuko Nishido's contribution to Hisui. The Hisui and Zorua line. Perhaps the best to ever do it, as Pokemon design goes. Apart from Sugimori himself, obviously. Who likely designed Furret, but there's no confirmation on who actually designed Furret, which is, I think, atrocious. And a failure to our responsibility towards history. Fight the rich kid and yeah. Ooh. Yeah. No. Fight the lady here. A Ramona. A rare Ramona appearance on the stream. Hello. Hello. There's not really a good spot for you. Bye, Ramona. Thanks for the cameo. Ramona, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Let her hear it. Whoa. What did that thing just have? Like heat proof or something? Flash fire? That's so annoying. Good job, oregano. Spinach. Flour, bail them out. So I guess Darkrai is Magikarp? Maybe we'll get a Darkrai? I don't know that it's one for one like that. But Darkrai certainly seems to have replaced that guy's Magikarps. Oh, let's run our errands. This is certainly a less promising team than we had the first time, but Guzzlord is still a pretty exceptional Pokemon to have on staff this early in the game, as compared to, like, you know, something as simple as like Blastoise fully evolved starter. I think Guzzlord's better. It's got better stats overall. But let's see what these last two encounters are. Oh, I thought I healed. I guess I definitely didn't. Static? Go to hell. the Dunsparce rollout thing, I don't think I properly allowed myself to deal with how fucking dumb that was. That sucked. I don't think I have any way to status this thing. No. Just get it as low as I can. Oh my god. Sorry, hold on a second. I gotta get a starter. Or a charger. Alright, we got ourselves a Tinkaton. A Pokemon that I think has a Tinkaton of potential. Ha. We kid. But for real, Steel Fairy is an insane typing. Gigaton Hammer is an insane attack. Come on, there we go. So, this is absolutely going to be a foundational ingredient in our recipe, which means that Tinkaton's death, life or death, is now tied to the life or death of the attempt. And I'm going to give her the honor, of being our 5th ever in 73 attempts, Olive Oil, the Tinkaton. Welcome to the Resistance. Now, I'm really curious to see what this ability is. I feel like we've been getting trash ability luck. Like, we never get an ability. It's either bad or neutral. For once, I'd love to see something awesome. Flash Fire, Levitate, Immunity would be amazing. Alright. Alright. Bad IVs. You know, kind of who cares ability. But it's still got an amazing typing. An amazing potential overall. We're going to heal up. Fake Out. Gigaton Hammer. Poison Resistance. You know, there's just a lot to be said for how good this Pokemon can be when used well. They were instrumental in the Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass ChefLocke that I did earlier this year of Pozzole. I think that yeah, this is a really good pickup. It's also just really nice to have a fully evolved Pokemon this early in the game as well. They really can do a lot for you. And Covet's normal thief, right? Am I crazy? Repeatedly exit attack that also steals the foe's held item. Yeah, it's normal thief. We might be able to use that for life absorb. Life orb at Roxanne's gym. She has held items that we might be able to lift. So we'll see how that turns out. Not a dark type yet. But look, I mean, without even switch training really, almost at all, she just pounded her way through that whole route, like on her own. Tinkaton is really, really something. It's Fairy Steel. It's just like such an incredible typing. And we get a ground type. Excellent. Excellent. Really hope we catch this. I love Clodsire. Love Wooper. I did it again. That's so funny. 73. Every once in a while when I'm keeping track of the ingredients on my little document list of like what attempt it was and which Pokemon it was for each ingredient, I'll go in and write, you know, I'll write the number of the attempt in the Pokemon. So it'll be like 42, Totodile, 57, Shelder, 65. And instead of writing the Pokemon, sometimes I'll just rewrite the ingredients. So 65 anchovy, it says. So who knows what that was. But we got ourselves a Paldean Wooper. As our as the return of Anchovy. Really, I like that typing for us. Neutral nature, love that. Could be better, could be a lot worse. I think he is mostly a physical attacker predominantly. As is, and that HP stat's good, the special defense is good. So yeah, that's exciting. That's a good pickup. Fight everyone real quick here. Olive Oil is just kicking their ass. Alright. We're back to Roxanne already. A Guzzlord and a Tinkaton. Those two encounters before the first gym are both like, those are the kind of encounters that I'm talking about when I'm like, I want something good that I can feel really confident has long game potential. Like these are two Pokemon that could easily go on an Elite Four team for a randomized run. They have great typings. And you know, the rest of these guys we have going, they have utility, especially in the early game, and they have good typing synergy amongst each other. Spinach, I think, you know, like maybe like a flying water type could be better for us. A Pelipper, Cramorant, Mantine, I don't know. I look at Pokemon teams wrong, I think, a little bit. I don't have the most gamery, like pro gamery knowledge of Pokemon team building. I get that there's special walls and physical sweepers and special sweepers, and that there's pivot like stuff that you got to keep in mind. There's like typing synergy is really important, and I get that. Like, you know, there's a lot of the stuff that I understand on the like abstract level of like, yeah, like you should have these kinds of things. But as far as actually like having a good knowledge of like the best use for each specific Pokemon, like, is this Pokemon best used as a physical sweeper, or is this best used as a support Pokemon, and if so, what kind, and paired with what? And so, you know, like, I just don't have the most thorough knowledge of all that kind of stuff. But I know enough to say, like, just from sheer experience of playing, like, when you get a Pokemon that's good, you know it's good. So I think I'm going to play a little more attentively with this run. We're going to try to keep it alive, and that might mean more strategic sacrifices and that kind of thing. But I'm going to give it a more honest shot, I think. Everybody's so close to the level cap, I'll just get us all there. Great job, team. Training Kiss over Fairy Wind, of course. And then it's time now to take on Roxanne's gym trainers. Get our money. The name of the game is Get That Money. I keep thinking we have water types because we had so many in the last attempt, but we have no water types at all. Which, you know, makes me feel vulnerable to not have a water type on the team. Great job. Lunatone's got static. I doubt that'll come up that often. Wonderful. Easy enough. Way to hit through. Mandibuzz is just so bulky. I love Mandibuzz. I love Hisui and Braviary. I like Braviary. Rufflet better than Volibee. Mandibuzz so much better than Braviary. Those late game birds from the Unova. Mandibuzz is just really cool, really unique. Alright, yeah, I'm going to lead Olive Oil so that we can potentially steal a Life Orb from Roxanne's lead. But here we go, without further ado, Roxanne. Leftovers, even better. Oh my god. It's amazing. Alright. And you're going to set up grassy terrain for us too? See if we can't get an attack boof. There we go. I think something else might have a life orb, and then, you know, I think something might be holding frickin' Aerodactylite. Have we gotten one attack boost? Like, even one? I don't think we did. That's so annoying. Oh, it's a water type still. Water poison. That's right. Well, that was great, honestly. We really came out good on that one. Nice, great. Yep, there's the Aerodactylite, and then we get intimidated here, but it does not matter at all. You are down for the count. Deathless Roxanne. 2 missed encounters. Could be better, could be worse. What was that very first missed encounter? Can't remember. Darkrai, maybe? No, that's not right. I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing where we just level up immediately when the level cap goes up. You know, we're trying to win the game, and that to me means, like, there's a level cap in place. You're not cheating by using it. I'm pretty sure basil and spinach both are level up evolutions. I don't think they're stone or special method. Same with anchovy here. So oh, nice. Here we go. All right, Clodsire, anchovy the Clodsire. What's the ability here, huh? Something good, something good. Simple. Interesting. Maybe I should have taken that amnesia. Simple, it's not something I'm super familiar with. It's a pretty niche ability, but it doubles any stat change, positive or negative. So if we can get this thing hooked up with, like, Curse, it could be a Trick Room Mammoth. So just, we'll be looking up for setup moves. That's cool. Okay, cool. Alright, we're all leveled up. Time to go save Pico. Don't worry, Mr. Bernie, I got you. Dude's a fucking punk. He's not gonna have a Dunsparce this time. He's gonna get fucking got by olive oil. Yeah, dude. You got it, bros. I just think, like, my thing with having whole houses where you go in and all that happens is you talk to a few characters is it should either be funny or you should give me something for going in there. Like, you know, you go to the trouble of programming something into a game. Like, it just seems kind of silly to me to not reward a person for going in there with, like, a worthwhile experience. It just feels like because it just feels like you gave yourself work for no reason. Now there's just a house that exists here for no purpose. Oh, this is probably really fucking stupid to leave Guzzlord out here. Like, really, really stupid. I should have just switched in Clodsire. But we go unpunished. Rostberry. Oh, I didn't use held items. I'm still not thinking with my whole head in this challenge. Still have got learning to do. Alright, come on. Good job. Get our chesto berries. Whatever this is. Nice, ether. We love that. And we're good to go. Yeah, this is the kind of run I wanted to get off the ground. And I think that what I'd like to do, ideally, is if we can get this run past you. You're the best. Yes, thank you. I am forever, ever grateful to you. While I'm thinking about it, let's hook these up. So, I think basil's great. No, wait. Let's keep leftovers on basil and give the King's Rock to flour, the Quick Claw to anchovy. Good stuff. Register. Pokeball is the best item ever made. Tight. Alright. They say it's optional. I don't say it's optional. This punk wants to fight, we fight him. He's got the life orb. That's what it was. Should have coveted that away as well, but it's too late. Great job, team. Yeah, just those two alone are like we're just in a much better position than we've been in a while. What is Tinkaton's base stats? Tinkaton, by the way, Pokemon number 959. Yeah, pay me money. 506. I feel like it should be better than, like, it should be a little higher than that. I don't see why Tinkaton can't be starter Pokemon adjacent. Like, we're talking about the difference between, like, 25 points. Just throw, like, 10 more points in its defense, 5 more points in its attack, and, like, 10 more points in its HP. I don't see why that would be that big of a fucking deal, Game Freak. Oh yeah, we're going this way. Okay. Get our Miracle Seed. We can throw that on Cherim. Oregano, here you go, girl. Yeah, I'm excited. And we're about to get... We got a lot of encounters that open up to us with this second gym. Oh, we should take a stop at the Pokemart since they don't have one on fucking Dewford. Pathetic. These island towns, you would think they would need a market. I think we're good on all that. Especially now that we have the Pokeball, but we might as well just pick up a few more Pokeballs while we're at it. Alright. Now we can go. Get on the ship. Alright, this is exciting. So, immediately, we can get our fishing rod, our Kangaskhanite, and our silk scarf. Now it's time to fish. What do we got? Okay. Interesting. What do we got? Okay. So we'll have to get a different encounter. That doesn't happen all that often, but on Route 107 it looks like we'll have to come back later. What do we got here? Drought Leavanny. I mean, bad for Leavanny, but not necessarily bad to have. Oh. No. Oh, come on. I really didn't think that was in range. A weather setter could have been cool to have, but a weather setter where the weather that they're setting up boosts the type that they're quad weak to is kind of quite the double-edged sword. What do we get? Watchog. What are we gonna name this sucker? Time. Time the Watchog. Welcome to the Resistance. Let's go check that thing's ability. Gluttony. Could be worse. IVs. Not terrible moveset. I think Watchog is like I don't know. It's Eradicate, you know? It's like, yeah, it can be good. It can do good stuff. But it, you know, can also suck. Because it's just not that good. And we still need a water Pokemon pretty desperately. Yawn, that's good. This team is rather annoying. It's sick as hell to have leftovers this early, I will say. So these double teams are not affecting us. That's fun. Let's double check these abilities. Keen Eye prevents loss of accuracy. I think that's supposed to apply to evasion boosts of the opponent as well. Early Bird, Inner Focus, Shed Skin, Inner Focus, Simple. Alright. Pokeball. Alright, here's another encounter. Grafai. What was that ability? Pressure. Kind of one of those who gives a shit things. I like Grafai as far as just like design, but it's pretty meaningless to this run. Parsley, the Grafai, welcome to the Resistance. Alright, let's go ahead and handle Steven's letter. Run this errand for these rich assholes. Man, that would have been nice. Nice. Oh, a Regigigas without slow start? Come on, dude. We could have gotten something so good instead of Grafai. Excellent. Alright. But we do have other things open to us now that we've run this errand. First, let's go get... Oh, come on. Let's go get our experience share. Just makes things a little more convenient. Now let's go back to Dewford here, and let's see. Let's double check this. Let's double check these evolutions. Lit Leo. Evolution method. What do we got? Level 35. I thought so. And then Noibat. I imagine this is also simply just level up. 48. Gotcha. Alright. Well, I want to go get other encounters. We're gonna test our luck over here. What do we got? Orthworm, another steel type, but still cool. I like, what's the ability that sets up a substitute and switches you out? That stuff rules. Can't remember what it's called right now. He has it, Cyclozar has it. I don't think it's called Shed Skin, but it could be. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to continue to throw Pokeballs. Today is not a day that I'm gonna be a stickler for my own misclicks and stuff. For something as simple as, like, I pressed R instead of D. Come on, dude. Let's try to put it to sleep, maybe? Because this is getting ridiculous. Brother. You're not a legendary Pokemon. Thank you. Oh my god. It took forever. Sausage the Earthworm. Welcome to the Resistance. Okay. Now we'll do our Slayport encounter. Oh my god. There's so many Pokemon in these games. And I just feel like we're just not doing great. Nice. Ranch, the Masquerain. Welcome to the Resistance. Why Ranch? Why not Ranch? Why the fuck not? Put ranch on my pizza. I don't give a single fuck. I'm like what they call an all-American badass, actually. So, ever heard of it? One more encounter up here. Flying Psychic type. That I'm not upset about. Let's try to catch it. Hey, there we go. Good job. Alright. Oricorio. More like something. We're doing pretty good. Oh yeah, this is good. Sage, the Oricorio. Welcome to the Resistance. I've heard of Sausage, but Sage, I've heard of that as well. Alright. Let's go. Right. Okay. And you can't go any further north than that. Alright, let's heal up. check out Oricorio's ability here. And yeah, switch, actually, let's check out everyone's ability. We've got a lot of people to look at. Alright, Gluttony, Pressure, we knew that one. Let's look at IVs too. Okay. Not awful, honestly. Not the worst I've seen. That's pretty bad. Synchronize. Okay. Pressure again. Annoying. Bad stats. Okay. Sturdy. Decent special attack and speed, which is what I'd be using it for. Yeah. Yeah. Might be a while before it learns a psychic move. I think that's the big drawback of an Oricorio. But I still think it is a slight improvement. Let's get this sucker up to the level cap. Air Cutter, awesome, right off the bat. Baton Pass, I think, is something that on a long enough timeline would be really good for Sage to have. I'm not positive of that, but Feather Dance over Growl, of course. Okay, yeah, still no psychic moves. Energy Ball, yeah, duh. That rules. Alright, cool. Yeah, we got a better team. Wait a second. If I kick Team Aqua out of here, does that translate into being able to go further north before taking on? Like, can you do freaking Watson first? Am I making that up? It's just that there's one more encounter that could become available to us, but I don't think we need it. We should just go take care of Brawly. The leftovers is such a huge come up too. Having a Covet or Thief user before Roxanne is a big deal. We've still got 6 more foundational ingredients we have to catch before the end of the run, but that's a long time coming. But let's get back to Dewford. Oh, and we gotta fight all these trainers for their money. We need all the money we can get. Come on, hit through. Yes, good job. Easy. Olive Oil is just tanking her way through this whole game. Anchovy comes in for free. Let's get off a yawn. Set up some toxic spikes. Why the hell not? Set up a yawn. Set up some toxic spikes. Hell yes. Okay, we got a Kingdra out there. I know that the best answer for that is olive oil. Now we got a badly poisoned Charcadet on the field. Love to see that. Put basil in front of it. Hit a couple of these. Damn, that's too bad. See what flower can do in the face of this. Ooh, don't like that. But that looks good. And now we got a badly poisoned Pincurchin. Excellent. And I'd say it's time to throw Anchovy back out there. Excellent. Hit the Mud Shot. And one more. The Quick Claw is going to activate. Let me bet. No. Okay, so he's got heals. He's probably got one more. But he's badly poisoned. I mean, that stacks. Look at that. It's just going to get worse and worse. I mean, this might do it. This badly poisoned turn. No. But it was close. Maybe without leftovers it would have. We'll throw oregano out. Great. And we can... Let's Sage wrap it up. See what that does. Excellent job. Excellent job, gang. Really, really, really good stuff. We should save. I've lost at least one good run to not saving. All right. I'd still say right now we're in a spot where only Guzzlord and Tinkaton are really, I'd say, like fully pulling their weight. We still only have two like great encounters, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Brutal Swing. I think we got what we need out of Covet, kinda, and we have Thief if we really want to try to steal something else. So, yeah, I'll take Brutal Swing. I think we wanted to focus on special attack. Excuse me. Oh, I need to switch my laundry over. Poison Jab over Poison Tail? Yeah, for sure. Now let's start fighting people for money. But first, I switch my laundry. All right. Time to make money. Great job, team. Yeah, I mean, like, I would say we're still in this position where we need more foundational ingredients. We need more high quality encounters to move forward. But, the two we have are doing quite a bit of heavy lifting. They really are carrying us well, and they really do have excellent typing synergy. Just really quality typing synergy here. Let's get rid of this guy real quick. Great job. Getting all this money. We love money. Definitely want to switch out there. No! You're not supposed to confuse me. Good work, Flower. We've been falling prey to those confusions more often. Looks like a fire type. Good work. Ooh. Golly, what I wouldn't give to pick up a gold dingo in one of these. Just such cool typing. Or a good as gold ability on anything, literally ever. I feel like the ability randomization leaves something to be desired. great work, doing great work. Good job, olive oil. Alright, give me whatever you got. Awesome. Alright, I think we've fought everyone, right? Yep. Alright, cool. Roxanne's blowing up the phone. Can we get our hands on Great Balls yet? Is a question. Yes. Yeah, spend all of our money on it. Time to fight Brendan. Here for it. Why aren't you splitting up these double battles? Because time won't let me. Ever heard of it? Great work. Ooh, this could get ugly. Let's do that for sure. I'm one of those. Great work, guys. Alright, do that again and do that. Killing it. Excellent. Nothing to fear. You know, I usually don't go out of my way to come over here and fight these people, but I think it's a new day. You know, we've got two really good encounters where we usually are lucky to have one pretty good encounter. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we have the best abilities ever. I'm not under any delusions that like these are the best versions of these Pokemon that we could possibly have, but they're Guzzlord and Tinkaton are both good enough on their own merits just as Pokemon. Moveset. And typing that and stats that it's like as long as the abilities aren't trash, they're good. And what do we got? We got Keen-Eye Tinkaton? Is that what it is? Keen-Eye Tinkaton, Early Bird Guzzlord, both just like who cares ass abilities, but also both, you know, good abilities. Abilities that don't hurt. I'd kill for a Primarina. What I'd really like, though, I think at this point is, I mean, I'd switch Swampert out for Clodsire in a heartbeat. Especially with a good ability. Sap Sipper Swampert, I swear to God we found that one time. I don't think we ever had it, but I think it was in one of the seeds and that we caught a Marshtomp. Huh, is this an encounter? I never think to go over here. It's just a lot of fighting. And if you don't have like a team, you know, when I don't have a team I'm confident in, it's just a lot of work to do and risk to take to get over here. No, that's what I thought. That's the route above our hometown, north of our hometown. So we have already gotten our encounter, or we didn't get the encounter, but oh, God, that would have been fun. But we already have a dragon. We have 2 dragons. I've done that with Oregano twice now, switched it into a Cloyster specifically. And she came through both times. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna teach this Thin Thief. Who can learn Rock Tomb? I thought so. Alright, I'm gonna lead Litleo. See if we can't steal something cool off of Brendan. Alright, Brendan, what do you got? Life Orb. Okay, that was a risk. But it was a cool risk, because now we have a Life Orb. Ooh, we don't even have to switch to hit quad. Oh, was that too scary? Did that hurt? Alright, Anchovy. Quad this dude. Do it again. Nice. Good work, good work, good work. Perfect. Olive oil. You're built for this moment. Tight. Easy. And we get rewarded for our trouble with a life orb. Excellent work, gang. Hell yeah. I'm gonna take it from you. I'm not gonna give it to anybody just yet. Actually, yeah, let's give it to Guzzlord. That's hilarious. Yeah, I love that. Okay, cool. Get out of here, loser. All right, we're doing okay here. We're getting to a point with Litleo there where it's kind of becoming a liability that they're not evolved. I think I'm not going to split up this double battle. We'll just go in regular. Good work. Yeah. Good job, team. Elixir, we'd love to see that. And one last fight before we make our way up to Watson. And one more encounter. At least one more encounter. But we could, in theory, do 2 encounters. Maybe we should. We had an Urshifu in one of these runs. We've had some insane encounter luck before. I've caught Arceus and Pokeballs and Urshifus, you know, before the second gym and stuff like that. Like, I've had crazy luck in this game. But it's just not a permanent state of affairs. And there's always something around the corner that might just hard counter the composition of your random team. But yeah, I am going to go for an encounter over here, I think. I'm going to fish for an encounter. Because I think ideally you'd have at least one great encounter. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad, actually. This is really bad. Okay. Oh, baby. That was really bad. I didn't handle that great. Fully healed there. That's good. Basil, can you come in? Great job. And then, yeah, wow, that was a tricky round. I didn't play it perfectly, but we got out of there alive, I guess. But Regigigas without slow start is something that you don't want to see on the opposite side of you. That is not easy to fight against. My goodness. Hey guys, I think this Ponyta is really fast. Hey everybody, I think this Moltres is really fast. I also don't think we give a fuck. Okay, this is Fire Arceus. Ooh. I don't like that at all. And eventually these Arceus are going to have recover, and it's going to be a nightmare. Let's lead with our Yawner for this encounter attempt. Ooh! A ghost! A little ghosty! That's exciting. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we put it back to sleep. Because that's all we have. We can't damage this thing. Probably should have thought of that with a good rod encounter, but here we are. Let's switch to Great Balls. Alright, let's put it back to sleep. I think we'll pick this up. I think it's a matter of time. So, we should be thinking about what we want to name it for. Come on. I really want you to get in the ball. Nice. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah. It's a place of honor. Onion, the Zorua. Welcome to the Resistance, brother. That's really exciting. I like that a lot. Now, when do they evolve? Zorua. Level 30. So that's really soon. That's right after this gym. That's exciting. Okay, so ability super temporary. Almost not even worth checking, but let's check it nonetheless. And check IVs. Natural cure is awesome. Not a great nature. Really bad special attack IV. That's too bad. Because this is a special attacker through and through. But still, great speed. And a good attack stat. I mean, I don't think it's a bad attacker, certainly. Let's look at this. Hisuian Zoroark. 5'10". Yeah, I mean, yeah, not a bad attack stat still, 100. And 110 speed, so yeah, it's like a sweep. It's a fast sweeper type. And those stats are there still, just not on the special side of things. But that's awesome. That's a good little pickup. And then we didn't get this encounter yet, did we? Dottler's fine. Nothing terrible about Dottler and Orbeetle. We're coming along. This sauce is coming along. I always say we got to make this sauce, and we pull a lot of our original names off of just like who we got. Yeah, why do I like that, actually? Okay. Sun-dried tomato. The Dottler. Welcome to the Resistance. Okay, cool. And I don't want to fight all those people just yet. I'll wait on that. Let's get through Watson. Because we're not hurting for money just right this second. Okay, this is less than ideal. But we got a pretty good answer for it, I would say. Ooh, what do you think? Life Orb friggin' Guzzlord? It's honestly not a smart thing to have my foundational ingredient with a live orb on it. That's really kind of dumb, honestly. But hey, why is no one following me around? Well, I guess Clodsire doesn't work. Is that for all Gen 9 Pokemon? No. Interesting. Clodsire doesn't want to work. Great job. It's like just nice to have something you can spam through the easy parts with. Excuse me? Good work. Do a couple hard switches here. Get a poison jab in. Get this thing off the board. Let's do this. Let's bring olive oil out and basil. It's nice to have a ground type. Fucking roll out. Alright, here we go, Watson. This is as far as I've been able to make it for quite a while, frankly. Oh, come on. This is getting annoying to keep up with. I think flour's the best bet. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow, that was really bad. Can we outspeed? Yes, oh my god. Get an attack boost. Come on, you know you want to. There we go. There we go. Get one more attack boost. You know you want to. Excellent. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I can live with that. Get a flinch. Come on. It doesn't seem like it has a very threatening move set. Okay. Anchovy, I'm sorry. I thought he would have... I could have sworn he would have used something like that already. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, man. I really didn't think he had a ground move. He just didn't... He wasn't pressing it. Oregano. Oh, good job. Well, we got through. It's one death. My fiance won't be sad to hear that it was Anchovy. Alright. Well, time to make him at home in the halls of Stovokor. To live amongst the honorable Klingon dead. Alright, so we got a little... This guy can evolve. We should check that out. This guy can also evolve, and we should check that out as well. Everybody else is still at a level cap where they can't evolve. Let's heal, obviously. Gonna just pump everybody up to 30 because that's right around where all the trainer battles are about to jump up to now that Watson's down in the... I'm gonna take Crunch over Knockoff. It's just Teeter Dance. Yeah, I'll take Teeter Dance over Pound. I'm never hitting Pound. Would really love to learn that Revelation Dance sooner rather than later. Roost over Feather Dance. Yeah. Alright, Sun-Dried Tomato. I think you evolve at what, 20? That would be my guess. Oh. Is it closer to 30? You're not learning anything. That's interesting. There you go. Well, you're evolving. Check that ability in a bit. I think Basil's gonna evolve right about now. Funk Soul Brother. Nope. Is it Zorua that can evolve? Shadow Sneak. We definitely want to take Shadow Sneak. Because this is going to be more of a physical attacker with its nature being what it is. Curse, I don't want to take Curse. You're frail. That's not your job. That's for tanks like Dusclops. Taunt over Leer. Yeah, sure. Knockoff, definitely. Yeah, over Home Claws. No, despite. Evolve? Yeah, here we go. Suian Zoroark. Shadow Claw over Shadow Sneak. Yeah, I'd say so. You're already fast. Alright. Time to check abilities. What do we get? Intimidate! Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That's great. And then Shell Armor. I also like that. That's excellent. The special attack has gone up. Wow, okay. So I guess mixed attacker is fine. Intimidate user. That's exciting. I'm just going to take Litleo all the way. I feel like she should evolve. Oh, we have a very feminine team. Echoed Voice. Yeah, I'll take Echoed Voice over Headbutt. Sure, why not? 35. Here we go. Pyroar. Check that ability. What do we got? Okay. It's a weird one, but it's like... And the special attacks investment is definitely the way to go. So I'm glad we got rid of Headbutt. But Wandering Spirit doesn't have no, like, utility. It can be interesting. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna push forward. We've still got, like, you know, encounters to get. Oh wow, they're even higher than I thought. Echoed Voice seems like the best way to just push through. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're even higher than I thought. This is also not the team I want to have. Oh, no, wait, that's right. Anchovy died. I don't have a ground type anymore. That sucks. I do have Cherim. Cherim, Orbeetle, and Chinkatone would be 3 fire weaknesses. I don't think I can abide by that. Is this the team I want? I don't have a better flying option. Yeah, I mean, I think this is as good as it gets right now. I'm gonna go ahead and push everyone up to 35, though. If the trainers Pokemon are gonna be at level 33, our level cap is our level cap. I don't need to prove anything. Mirror Coat. Come on, learn the dance. Learn the dance. Well, maybe it's a body slam. I haven't been hitting Rock Tomb, and I didn't realize it wasn't fully accurate. I'd rather get a Para chance. Flash Cannon, no. Play Rough, yes. I've got leftovers. I mean, Draining Kiss is fun to have, but Play Rough, we're better physically. Yeah. All right, cool. Fight this guy. Oh shit. Well. Oh no! Oh, I didn't really fully understand what was going on. Basil, fuck, that sucks. I'm dumb. Oh, Basil. I'm sorry. Damn. Yeah, why not? Poison Fang. Yeah. I don't remember this guy's ability at all. Our 2 best encounters are still with us. That's the simple truth. And Wandering Spirit's confusing. And I feel dumb, but not that dumb. We're a little less desperate for money now, so I don't feel nearly as tempted to fight every trainer. Air Slash is just better air cutter, right? Yeah. Wally. Alright. We could get an encounter here. I wasn't going for it, though. Was not hoping for an encounter, just acknowledging its possibility. We should fight the annoying ones that are in the way and hard to avoid. Good work, olive oil. Fight this lady too. Parsley, you think you can stay alive long enough to hit that? Nice. Good work, Parsley. Gotta keep in mind that I have an Intimidate user now. Sun-dried tomato. Hit this Psychic. Alright. You got growing to do. Roserade is not a slouch of an opponent, though. Taunt. No. Alright. Yeah, sure, I'll fight you. Really hope we can get something good in these next couple encounters. We're getting to a point where I guess the way I feel about it is like we can't be this deep into the game with two Pokemon kind of like shouldering the weight of the run. Like, yeah, that's not ideal. It's a good Pokemon, but it's like just not something we need. We have grass, we have poison. But we get it. Let's see. What do we want to name you? Yeah, why not? Rosemary the Vileplume. Welcome to the Resistance. It's a fully evolved Pokemon. I'll be curious to see what its ability is whenever we get a chance to check. Let's take out these hikers. We really need a water Pokemon. We really need a water Pokemon, and losing our ground Pokemon is not helping make up for that. Static? Fuck you. A ground Pokemon with Sandstream? You don't say. Oh, baby, baby. Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and name this a foundational ingredient. I think it's a little silly, but we need to catch 8 ultimately, and a weather setter of this caliber doesn't come around every day. So Mozzarella, the Nidoqueen, welcome to the Resistance. Sandstream. That's Sandstream Nidoqueen that's got real potential, especially while One of my other best encounters is a steel type Tinkaton, and I got another steel type. Let me double check this, but doesn't it increase Sandstorm Pokemon effect? Doesn't it increase the defenses? All Pokemon lose 1/16 of their max HP. From Generation 4 onward, the special defense of Rock-type Pokemon. Okay, is increased by 50%. Sun-based moves are decreased. Their efficacy is decreased. Weather Ball changes to Rock-type. Huh. Would not have known that. Sand Force. Increase the power of Rock Ground and Steel type moves by 30%. Sand Rush, double speed, Sand Veil. So there's just like a lot. We don't have anything yet that's able to really take full advantage of this, but I still think it's very cool. I still think it has some real potential. And we only have to have one foundational ingredient in our party at all times. It's not like once, you know, it's not like we're under any obligation to use this thing anymore than it is usable. But it's cool to have. I'm excited to have it. I wonder if we're gonna learn Gigaton Hammer or if we're gonna have to use a move tutor to get it. There we go. Petras and Rosts. But yeah, we're not out of the woods. You know, you're never out of the woods until the run's over. But, you know, the goal of this stream is to get us into a position where we can feel confident that we're on a run with some viability. Hey, I know that move too. Look, I'm way better at it than you. Oh God. Okay. Good work. Let's heal at the old lady's house while we got a chance. Sleep forever at the old lady's house. Alright. Alright, everybody. We are making progress. Kangaskhan. One of my best ever like runs in a randomized version of Emerald Crest was with a Mega Kangaskhan that I got before the second gym. It was really fun to play with. Come on. Fuck you a little bit. That's so annoying. Whatever. Fennel the Zigzagoon, welcome to the Resistance. I just so much prefer Galarian Zigzagoon. If I'm gonna get one, I'd rather get one that like I can actually use. Wow, dude. Okie dokie. Nice. Go home. Wow, we got through that okay. Lynette, you want to tell me who you are? Oh, you're Lynette? Crazy. Could have never guessed that. Should probably re-up on some Pokeballs. Yeah. And then, yeah, hear the move tutor, right? Gigaton Hammer, there it is. Boom. We have unlocked a great gift. What can we do with you, huh? Nothing crazy. Okay. What about you? Revelation Dance? Nope, just gotta learn it by level up. Okay. Sun-dried tomato, what do we got here? Confuse Ray is interesting. Bug Buzz is very interesting. By very interesting, I mean I'm learning it. Like the idea of being able to set up screens. I'm going to keep the screens for now. Nothing crazy there. I mean, U-turn's pretty good. Yeah, definitely we'll take U-turn. And then, I mean, I've got the money. Might as well just look. Nothing crazy there. And then, is this egg moves? Yeah, okay. What do we got? Ice Hammer. What is Ice Hammer? Ice Hammer? User swings and hits with its strong, heavy fist. Oh, Ice Hammer is a Crabominable. Crabominable exclusive move that can be learnt by breeding by Tinkaton. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, that seems like it could be very useful. Lowers the user's speed, but what would we teach it over? Baby doll eyes. Okay, that's awesome. Like that. Sun-dried tomato, anything cool? Recover, sticky web. I'll take sticky web over one of these. Orbeetle. Let's go light screen. Sticky web over light screen. I love that. Onion, what do you got? Anything crazy? Comeuppance? No. No, no. Parsley? Cross poison's good. Nothing awesome. And you're not like really a guy, you know. But sun-dried tomato, that's crazy. All right. Encounter time. Ooh, okay. I like Goodra a lot. I like Hisuian Goodra even more. Slug Dragon? I mean, come on. But it is a pseudo legendary. This catch rate's got to be nuts. So I don't know how lucky we're gonna get here. Oh! brother. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. That is what I'm talking about. 150 special defense. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and welcome to the squad our fourth foundational ingredient, tomato, the Hisuian Gudra. I'm gonna check these abilities. Orbeetle is already proving quite worthy. Oh, Ice Hammer, drop it. Hell yeah. That was awesome. Alright, we're getting better coverage. We're getting better Pokemon. And we still haven't checked Nidokqueen's stats here. Not great. Not great stats. Regenerator? Oh my god. This is cracked. This is amazing. This is amazing. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's incredible. That's a third pick. That's a third guy. We got a pseudo legendary with a base special defense stat of 150 that has regenerator. Are you fucking kidding? Okay, now we have a run. It took us a while, but this is all I was trying to get off the ground with today's stream. It's an extra long stream for an extra big reason, which is that I want to win this challenge, all right? I want this done. Wow, Regenerator. I would not have picked an ability that good. I would have been like, Levitate. Regenerator, brother. That's fucking crazy. Something that can use some water moves too. I like that. I like to see that. Yeah, you know what? Why not with the Rain Dance? I don't see a good reason not to do it. Dragon Pulse, absolutely. Okay, cool. Well, that's really exciting. I'm really happy with that pickup. Oh, we like to smash the rocks. They give you stuff. Mega Stones and encounters and steel memories and all sorts of fun stuff. Look at that. Okay. Go fuck yourself. A little bit. A little bit. Fuck yourself. Just a little bit. You're gonna put us to sleep, but I don't think there's really anything you can do to us, so I'm just gonna hit this a couple. Oh, you can hit us with Hex. Don't love that. Don't love it. But fuck you. Alright, fight this double battle. Wow, I'm really excited about our friend Tomato here. This is crazy. Tomato, I'm gonna have you come in. Not even that slow. You're not even all that slow. It's crazy what's going on with you. Great work, gang. Boom. Kick rocks, Reggie Drago. Meteor Falls encounter. What's it gonna be? I guess. Oh. Hippopotas. Okay. Got a guy. Hippopotas. We're gonna make him something here. Wouldn't you know it? We're gonna name him something just you wouldn't even believe it. You wouldn't even believe what we're gonna name this guy, because his name, believe it or not, actually fuck it, why not? Hippopotas. Salami, the Hippopotas. Welcome to the Resistance. What's your deal, Cosmo? Loser. Moonstone. And we're out of there. Great ball. We love a great ball. I'm gonna wait on this encounter just because we just got a great encounter and I don't feel the need to be like greedy about it. And there's like grass that will become available to us further up the route later on, and I don't really have a good way to right now deal with like the prospect of a Pokemon I catch with a good rod. You know, like I don't have any way to put it to sleep or status it or damage it with the situation that I'm in. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Wait, what's your deal? Okay, thanks. Nice. Intimidate. Begunium Z. Boom, Ice Hammer, bring it down on him. Oh, fuck you and your Endeavor bullshit. Hit the Dragon Pulse. Do it again. Oh my god, this guy is annoying. The randomizer created a very annoying team. I don't want to fight any of those people right now. Just gonna teleport across. Okay, this might be our encounter for this route, but hopefully not. Nice. I'm just trying to get the right Mega Stones. Oh, we never fought this guy? Really? Come on, man. No big deal. Sun-Dried Tomato has got it. I don't think we fought that guy either, but it doesn't look like we have to. Alright. Golly. It takes forever to get through this mid-game. This post-Watson, pre-Flannery shit just, like, takes forever sometimes. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good about our place in this challenge and in this particular attempt. I think it's going very well. Very, very well. We've got some really strong stuff on the board. That's very strange. That's very, very strange. But okay. Haha, you're slower now. Ooh. Flower, can you help us out? I bet you can. Boom! How you like that life orb? Nice. Good job. Let's do it again. Oh, excellent. Reflect. Sticky web. And that's with the crit. Psychic, brother. Psychic. You hear me? I think it's outspeeding us. We gotta switch now. Nice. Play rough. And hit the brutal swing. Oh no, that's really, really, really scary. But this is we got a really good answer to it with olive oil. That's so fucking scary. Oh my god, that's so fucking scary. I think we just gotta... Oh my god, this might be the end of this run. But also, we might be immune to any attacks it might have. Like, we literally just might be immune to all of its attacks. That was fucking crazy. I cannot believe we just had to fight one of those. It might come up again. I don't know what Pokemon that was equivalent to, but that has a base stat total of 1,125. That's fucking insane. I cannot believe that we managed that, honestly. We're so lucky that we have Tinkaton. Oh, this is bad. Should be healed. But seriously, we are deeply fucking lucky that we have Tinkaton on our team. So we have, like, a perfect answer to Eternamax Eternatus. With our little baby Zacian baby, basically. That was so nerve-wracking. Holy shit, dude. It fucking Dragon Danced 6 times. Okay. Drudagon. Are you gonna die? No? Then we'll try to catch you. Nice. Drudagon has some real, you know what, hot sauce vibes to him, actually, weirdly enough. Drudagon. Hot sauce, the Drudagon. Welcome to the resistance. Whew. Oh my god. Nice. So Aegislash can either only have like great defense or I don't know, that seemed weird. Let's look at our new friends. Popotas. I mean, minus attack nature's not great, but the stat IV spread is not actually that bad. What level do you evolve? Hippopotas. Hippopotas. Pokemon number something. Level 34, so it's in the level cap. Hi! I'm streaming, but I'll end it right now. Up attack nature's cool. Oh my god, those IVs are not bad. We got some decent dragons in this team. It's interesting. I'm gonna evolve this guy real quick, just to see what Hippowdon's got going on, and then I am gonna call it, and we will start it up on Tuesday night. And this is exactly why I wanted to do this, to just kind of put ourselves in a position to have a more fun stream one of these Tuesday evenings, because I just feel like that last stream was just so brutal. It was just so unfun to play and to watch, I'm sure. Not that this one was not meant to be super entertaining. I wanted to kind of get this boring, unlucky reroll thing out of the way. I will say that the one thing about Tomato is that it shares a type with both of our other great encounters. So I do worry a little bit about that synergy, but Regenerator is just so cracked. Unburden? Up speed Unburden Hippowdon. Interesting. I mean, you know, I don't... base stat total of 525 as is, and then you unburden its speed stat to double it to 94. I mean, add 447. That's 572 base stats. Like, that's really good at that point. So I don't know. That's not nothing. But this is our team right now. It's a pretty strong group. There's some really good stuff going on here. But that is gonna be it for today's stream, and then I will see you tomorrow morning for the Furret solo Nuzlocke of Pokemon Heart Gold. I can't remember whether or not we're on a run right now, or if we're back to the start, but we'll find out. And it'll be fun no matter what. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow.